So yes, you guys are now in the.
G.I. John.
So yeah, you guys are in the town of Millhaven after being praised as heroes of defeating the evil curse that was haunting them and whatnot. Um,
Time.
Pardon?
Anytime.
After you heroically save the people in the tavern.
That's what they think.
Um, so yeah, while you're there, the wizard who's shit. I also lost those notes. Screw it. Go to default name. Um, the
Garen.
wizard, the wizard of the town, Damien.
Damien.
Yes,
You changed his name.
I did. Because I lost the note from last session, so
He was Master Garen.
Master Garen. All right, there we go, Master Garen.
I remember because I thought Demacia.
Right. Yeah. So Master Garen, he brought you back into the town. He's like, hey guys, thanks for everything. I found a couple people who might be interested in that scarab, like in that beetle.
Oh, it's a scarab. All right, writing down some clues.
No, I said beetle.
You said
Just
scarab.
let that info slide.
I distinctly heard scarab.
I'm avoiding scarab because that might make you think of the desert, and I know how you fucking feel about deserts.
Deserts are bullshit.
So what
Is
did we
this
decide?
did they play one campaign with you where you played a druid? Do you happen to be the one
Oh, I
that,
walked over the way.
like,
No. He just hates deserts.
They're bullshit. There's nothing there. It's just death and sand. Wait, dude is wearing a polar bear. Oh Jesus! It's the beetle.
So yes,
Oh.
Master Garen brings you guys like, and in the meantime, I've also found someone who might be able to help transport this. He's a paladin, so dude is competent in fighting back the forces of evil. At which point he points at the gnome standing in the doorway, and that is your cue to enter.
All right. So before you see, as was described, a gnome, which I actually closed my picture here. But you see a gnome wearing mostly leather armor with a red like tunic striped in yellow. Big. Oh my god, too many messages
Yeah,
here.
okay. Off with the Skype.
Sorry.
Yeah, but behind his back, and he has a large
thought it was a
rapier
purple
sheath behind his back, and he's wearing a diaper on his arm. Pretty much, you've seen the picture of my guy. I wonder if I could just drag it into chat. I can. That's pretty sweet. But and he steps forward and introduces himself.
That's him.
And he goes,
That's not a gnome. That's fucking. That is 500 miles wide. I was gonna say, like, where's the rest of
my
them?
name.
I was gonna be like, where's the rest of them? But Jesus, that is huge.
It's to scale, And he goes,
So at level
my
3.
name is Bigelam Wantalan of Clan Gigglefizz, but you guys can just call me Bigwin. Here, I heard you had a job. I can't do my gnome voice as good as you, Kurt.
Well, no one really can. Don't worry, we'll trade characters. Diddly-dee-dee-diddly-dee.
Been itching at the chance to adventure with some local heroes. Very excited.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Oh yeah. You're
Yeah,
right.
he kind of hesitates a bit when he says that and looks at you both.
I'm gonna, you know what? This is just the kind of dick Nolan is. I'm turning to Animus. Where's the rest of them?
I shrug. I don't know.
Hey.
All right. So Master Garrick just looks at you guys like, all right, and thank you, yes, for pointing out. Now I do remember it. It was Garrick.
Alright.
So, thank you, Cody. So yeah, Master Garrick looks at you guys like, all right, well, you've all been properly introduced, I guess. So Animus, Nolan, and Binwin?
Bigwin.
Bigwin. There we go.
Really? Big
Bigwin
win.
Gigglesworth of Clan Gigglethorn.
Yep. So it's Clan Gigglefizz, please.
Giggle Fizz.
Fucking gnomes, man.
Fucking no, it's such bullshit.
Are all, I'm asking in character. Are all gnome like clan names this stupid?
Oh yeah, we're off to a great start.
big one.
Oh man, you're what, a wooden warforged?
Yep.
Oh, I just simply just look at you and say, well, I can't imagine all robots are as dense, or I don't know, what's the opposite of dense? Blah. Because I don't know, you're made of wood, man.
That is the choice of mine, yes.
I am casting Silent Image to make a second gnome.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is by far the best comeback ever. It's like, yeah, well, at least we're not all. Man, you're made of wood. Man.
Yeah. No, I can't. I really, really wanted to, though, create a silent image and just make a second gnome and make it an equally ridiculous name and be like, original character, do not steal.
What? Go ahead, you can do it. I just don't. What do you mean,
it
original
makes
character?
no sense for Nolan Reed.
Okay.
Just dumb internet reference.
So no. Jesus Christ. All right. So Master Garrick looks at you guys like, alrighty. So probably we have a couple. You guys have a couple options for taking this ivory beetle out. There's always the go-to, Sharn, City of Towers. It's gonna be quite a travel away, but if you ever need to find out anything about anything, you go there. Some of the best universities, some of the best research centers, and some of the best, most well-organized crime syndicates.
Well, how many days travel is that?
You guys have a donkey, right?
I have a horse and a
By
cart.
horse? Yes, by horse, I'd say a month.
Ooh.
It's pretty far. I'll bring you back to Ra. So you guys are here.
Mm-hmm.
Sharn is here, I believe.
Oh my god, okay. Can you ping Sharn again?
Hold on, I just zoomed in and
This general region.
Oh my god.
I completely lost the
I was like zoomed in on where we were, and then you're like, and this is where you guys are, and I didn't see the circle at all. I was like, oh my god.
So
Yes,
Sharn is here.
Okay.
Next to the damn
So we're going
ocean.
from here, from basically on there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a fair travel.
Yes, it's quite a bit of travel. Now, at the same time, you guys see these orange lines going across the map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
country dividers, right?
No, those are the lightning rail lines.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
good.
right.
I like that.
Country divider lines, you see the dotted lines like here?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, those are country divider lines. Orange lines are, yes, that's the lightning rails.
Yeah.
That
Who
should-
owns Lightning Rails?
God damn it, one of the houses whose names I don't remember at the time.
But all the rails are owned by one house?
Pretty much everything is owned by one of the houses.
They're the
I believe it's House
Comcast of
Orion.
Corvair.
Okay.
Pretty much like all the houses are just, there's 12 major houses, each of them just fucking having a monopoly on like one major
damn it.
thing.
Are these Lightning Rails? I take it it's either expensive to get on or you have to have permission.
It's mostly they're pretty expensive.
Like, we talking like commoners can only afford like from town to town, or like?
Pretty much, yeah. Commoners can afford town to town. Like taking a lightning rail is quite a luxury.
All right.
Yeah.
It's donkeys for the rest of you.
You have a cart.
Yeah, I have a cart.
Yeah.
Me.
I don't mind walking all the way there. Who tires?
What are you
With
guys?
my mighty wooden robo legs.
So yes, you have that option.
All right.
Another good place to go is
Somewhere closer.
exactly. Actually, it's in on there, right
Ooh,
here.
Zooming in.
Where are we good?
No, like right here. It's nothing. There's not an actual city on the map, but it's a place called Brindle. It'll at least be even if you guys do decide to go to Sharn, Brindle will be a decent stopping point, especially since you'd be taking like this road down there anyways.
All right. Do I know anything about Brindle?
You know it's very close to the city of Passage, which is where you're from.
All right. So we're not going to Brindle, guys.
Why? I'd like to go to Brindle.
There's nothing cool there.
You are where you have to go to Passage.
Can
either way.
I see what I know about Brindle with a history check?
Go for it.
History.
A legendary bard tyrant brought terror to the city before he was ousted by legendary heroes.
20 plus. Oh. It's only plus 1. No, it's not. Oh, shit.
Wait, is Brindle? We would have to go through it if we're on the lightning rail, right?
No, you'd have to go through Passage.
Okay. Oh, even better.
The fuck are you talking about, Pants?
What?
I think he's
No,
talking
just-
to his what his viewer.
Yeah, my viewer.
Oh, that one.
That one person.
Yeah.
Sitting there like, I wish I could play D&D right now.
Or being like,
Kurt's,
wow,
you know,
this DM doesn't
no,
know
roll
shit
20
about
right now.
Eberron.
I was thinking like, man, I really want to play with this player one guy, this Cadillac of men.
You should put the little handle sign thingy on your door that says "Playing Games D&D." I don't have that handle sign anymore.
Yeah, so, Animus, with that roll of 5,
Nice.
nothing. You don't know fucking shit about Brindle. To be fair, that makes perfect sense since this is your first time really stepping foot on the major continent.
I'm sorry, but as soon as I know someone's watching me, I just want to become this huge corporate shill. Like, yeah, check me out at alanmaligan.tumblr.com, brought to you by Subway.
Don't forget to buy your Xbox One, the next gen. home
Brought to you by the
entertainment system.
cool, refreshing taste of Canada Dry. Smooth ginger ale. I
Actually,
wish I had some now.
I'm actually drinking Canada Dry right now.
This stream
yeah.
brought to you by Canada Dry.
So yeah, so you have that option.
Alright.
Uh,
I like lightning rail. I like trains. Oh, I'd have to leave my cart behind. There's no way I'm horse and wagon on a train, though.
well, they do have like storage carts, but that just costs more money. Now at the same time, a really good like the type of thing like actually no, roll me a history check.
Alright, where's
Also, I found out my history is -1, not +1.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's right. This is like a low int group, isn't it?
Okay, so quick reminder,
the
how
highest
do
in-
I actually roll in this? Like, what do I need to type? Is it just roll?
Forward.
Slash roll.
/roll 1d, whatever you want, plus whatever you want.
I think you mean
Yeah.
minus.
So where's Brindle that we're heading to? Apparently.
11
Here.
or 10 I got for my history check.
10.
Okay. Place
you
that doesn't show up on the maps.
exactly. Places, it's a random city that I created.
Yeah, and then okay, I guess the plan is then to go to Passage and ride the rail down.
That's up to you guys.
That could work, but
Okay.
did we hear all of our destinations? We only heard 2, right?
Yeah, so far you've only just because with your history check, one other thing you've been thinking, like just you thinking about your cart and whatnot, and your donkey. One decent way of actually being able to travel the rails for free is getting a merchant's license and just being like, yo, this is cargo.
Oh man,
Can I be cargo?
all
Good
my
on-
dreams are coming true.
So yes, so that is an option.
Stranger. All right. So we can go down to the City of Towers. We could go to that place. I know the idea of it. It's on the way to the City of Towers, but the name escapes me. And then there's a couple more destinations, right?
Yeah, just one sec. Drag you guys back up here. By the way, how quickly is it like switching you to the maps?
3
quick.
seconds tops.
Right on. So you guys have there are a couple other options. One is if you look to the west of Onder, there's the Eladine Reaches.
All
That
right.
place is always worth going into just because that is pretty much Druid homelands. And one thing they are very familiar with doing is, if you look north of the Eladine Reaches, is the Demon Wastes, where, surprise, surprise, there are demons.
You said there were no demons.
I lied.
Ah.
Rule number 1 about DMing: lie.
Son of a bitch.
Yes. So yes, you can go there.
Believe that. Yeah, there's no demons.
Let me
in
guess, the
demon race.
labyrinth isn't actually a maze.
It's just a name, like the Pit of Terror.
The Mourn Land is the happiest place you'll ever visit.
Glass Plateau, solid as a rock.
Okay,
Glass actually is really solid if tempered correct.
So just wondering,
Hey.
if I'm just coming in here, nice. It's Animus and Roland, right?
No,
Yeah.
Listen, I know you guys are hesitant about traveling with the gnome. I know you might have heard a few things about us.
I have heard nothing about no.
I've never felt the
What
need
he
to prove
said.
myself before, but for you guys, it won't be a matter of time before I prove myself useful. But if I've been told here by my order of I believe it was Orion to bring
The lollipop
a
guild.
certain
You sound so
You're
to
very
bring this.
solid in your faith. I believe I'm a paladin of this.
I want to get the name right, man. That's all.
We believe
It is
the wizard
Orion,
will
right?
return
Yeah.
one day.
What is Orion, the god / whatever else deity?
Well, Orion is sovereign of law and lore, actually. The patrons of wizards and figure of venerated scholars and librarians. Basically, what I'm trying to say is
You're a
knowledge the names and seeking's the game. Man, fucking knows. But anyway, sorry.
I want to play music.
I feel bad. Like out of character, I feel bad like playing freaking such a gnome character, but then I secretly love it deep down. But I've been told to take this item to Sharn. Why would we be cutting across into the Eldine reaches?
I don't see. I don't place much stock in the knowledge of people who live out in the woods, so I like the idea of going to Shine.
Which one was the one that helped us get somebody as merchant?
That'd be going down to Shine.
Yeah.
Taking the light.
Well, that would just that's like
That's
that
a-
merchant. That's
yeah.
something you can kind of do as you can go to any capital city of a region, and then like that's where you can get a proper license that will let you be considered a merchant for taking the lightning rails. So that's something. Yeah. So that's not like no matter where you go. Like granted, I guess going to the Eldine Reaches won't help because looking there, it's fucking nothing. One, there's no lightning rails.
All they sell is hemp necklaces.
What are these stars? These stars are cities,
Like-
right?
Yes, those are capital cities.
Yeah, there's
I
like
got
a
a character,
little,
Rob.
there's a legend in the bottom right corner. It shows what all the dots mean.
And so what was that, Tito?
Just out of character, like I'd imagine. So I was sent here to return this item to Sharn. Now, am I supposed to like try and get knowledge of it along the way, or is that what they're supposed to be doing in Sharn? Because Sharn's like the super wizard city, I imagine.
Well, like it's one of those things like they're just while they're kind of like everyone's kind of relaxing after the defeating the evil demon child.
Right.
At the same time, Master Garrick he sent out essentially kind of a all points bulletin type. He sent out a bunch of ravens being like, "Yo, I got this thing I need to transfer. Like, is there any like paladins or priests who can help transfer
Mhm.
this?
Okay.
And you're the
Okay,
closest one
so-
in the region. So yeah. So it's one of
Fair
those things you don't like. So it's kind of like you don't have direct goals right now. Your church has kind of said like, yeah, just make sure this goes into the right hands. Like we wouldn't mind
Okay.
having it, but
And
Mhm.
in character, my character is just looking to you to keep the demon pendant from doing demony things.
Oh, I don't like that demon pendant.
that reminds me. What is your character's intelligence? Big one. You are int 12.
14, yeah. No, I'm not dumb.
I've got an int of 8.
You are the
Street smart.
smartest person in the group.
Well, of course.
Hey man, I'm musically
As
talented.
I take my spectacles. No.
I got charisma out the ass, and
Uh,
I'm pretty wise. I'm a wise guy.
Charisma out the ass. You managed to lie to a whole town into convincing them that you weren't a pervert and that you didn't kill people.
One, I'm not a pervert, and two, I'm a hero.
I don't know if this is in character, Master Garrick's just like looking at you guys like,
Oh no, I'm salty about this.
Ah,
at the same time, Master Garrick knows all this. And I remember you guys telling him that.
yeah.
Because I remember
Is
like the whole
Master,
like
is Master Garrick going to be traveling with us?
No.
Oh.
he's kind of
Mhm.
sworn to
Well,
stay in this town. unless and protect this area.
So if
Anything
there was no
directly-
town left.
was that out loud?
No, that's me. Gnomes have bagged milk? What? Why did you... Okay, that's a good fact to include in the Skype chat. There's your fun fact for the day. Gnomes like bagged milk.
Because that shit's fucking weird.
I live in Canada. Everyone milk in bags.
No, everyone thinks bagged milk was weird in the stream.
No.
Egg milk is only done in Canada.
Yeah, but bagged milk is better. You don't put milk in cardboard or cartons. It gets soggy and it's weird. Who introduces liquid to something that gets soggy? Plastic, like, just contains everything nicely.
I think we struck a nerve.
Confirmed
milk
here
is
that
best
Americans
milk.
like soggy things. Just
I love-
just the word soggy is
I
repulsive.
love my milk full of cardboard.
Yep.
It's the best way to drink it.
So
Well-
about these copper cards.
Anyway,
Dude,
guys,
what? Did you say opera cars?
Copper cards.
Oh yeah, fuck right. Probably should
I
have had
want
you
some
guys roll
opera
for that.
cars.
well, Animus and Roland, if we work together, I'm sure we can overcome whatever evil is in this beetle. I've yet to see this
You know what?
item that we're transporting.
I'm extending my hand to you. Nolan Reed.
Noland. Okay, now sorry, I'm confusing you with the other hero in this town.
Who has mysteriously disappeared? No, he was called.
Wandered off into the Duskwood and didn't come back.
He's
Well,
just always in the other room for the rest of the campaign.
No,
Yeah, he's booking the inn right now.
he went
Well,
up to
it-
the Eladine Reaches. Like,
Yeah,
the whole
maybe
thing,
if he's missing, maybe we should go find him in the Eldine Reaches then. If we're not on any like schedule or anything like that.
Boop, 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 boop. Hey, mental.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably feel more at home in the Eldine Reaches than I would on a lightning rail. Actually, that's not true. I'm a rock gnome,
Yeah.
not a forest gnome. Let's go to the lightning rail, guys.
I'm good going that way.
Oh, right. Backstory to the lightning rail. Like, I like the idea of trains. This is out of character. I just like trains. I want to take the lightning rail.
This lightning rail is gonna go horribly wrong, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
What would make you think that? But thank you, and Cody, thank you for reminding me. Yes, can each of you roll me a 3 D41s?
What?
What?
Because there's 41 copper cards. No, not plus. Fuck. Individually.
So I got an 8, a 22, and a 12. Does that work?
59 or 27 and 18.
Yeah, Rob, those are individual rolls. 4, 3, and 28.
No, I know. I just looked at the totals first, and I was like, oh. Alright, give me a second while I copy paste these to you guys.
Basically, what Rob is trying to say is we all suck at rolling.
We did it
No,
properly. He
Honestly, look at my rolls. I have a D41 and I managed to roll 2 under 10.
Meanwhile, our gnome hero here knows this meaning of life, the universe, and everything. You rolled a
Is Bahamut also a god in this world?
Is who?
What?
Is who a god in this world?
Bahamut.
No.
Oh.
It's one of those things that, like, in Eberron,
Dragons? What?
dragons on their own are essentially considered, like, almost deity-esque.
Bahamut's a dragon.
It's the god of dragons.
God of law. He happens to be a dragon.
Yeah.
So what does Animus look like? Am I thinking like Iron Giant but made of wood, or like? And what
Essentially.
about Roland, man? I haven't gotten a description of you guys.
Okay.
Way to be rude. And while you're doing
If
that,
you
I
want me
can
to
copy
read my
paste.
description that I wrote in the character sheet, it says appearance, long forgotten jacket on rotting hanger. That's the comparison. I am a tall, skeletal, disheveled man. I'm a poor entertainer wandering from town to town.
Excellent.
And I am a
Wait,
human.
wait,
Oh, and
Uh,
personality, maybe you should know this, maybe you shouldn't, but it's all capitals, always lying? Question mark. So keep it in mind.
The question mark is what sells it, because not even he knows.
Oh, and I'm a roughly human-sized warforged made of wood with no real defining traits. Like, even warforged or other warforged look more advanced than I do. kind of thing.
Mm.
So
Like you're like a Skyrim mannequin.
essentially,
That is a perfect description.
Hmm.
So if you guys want, you can feel free to like RP about the town a bit more while I kind of send this shit.
Oh,
to everyone.
sweet. I can tinker and create a device that is a fire starter. Maybe I should do that around you.
I like this
well, can I
guy.
get rid of that card twice?
Pardon?
I really
Can I
like
get
this
rid
new
of
guy.
that card twice?
Why?
Sure step. Ignore difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. Oh, that was just a message to me. Guys, you know my first card. That's gonna be really good when I gotta run away. On top of a train.
If any of you have watched Archer, you should know by now. The whole go. Oh shit. Cody, ignore that.
Yeah, well, if you've seen any David Cage, you know there's got to be like a scene on top of a train for no reason. Tell me we're going the David Cage route.
No.
There's going to be authorities on the train, and they're going to be like, there he is! And we're going to have to run up top the train, and we're going to have to, what is it, Hadouken our way out? No, not Hadouken.
You'll have to show me how to do this magical Hadouken. Okay, well, if we're going to be leaving town, I'm going to be making my way to the docks and looking for, I don't know, I guess anyone I can contact. Like, I have a ship that's going to be coming back into town in the future, and I'm going to be letting them know, hey, I'm going out of town. I'll try and message you from the next port town I get to, kind of thing. I guess, since have we decided on
Sharn?
LDB? Sharn. Okay, so we're going to Sharn. So I'm heading out towards Sharn, all that stuff.
So when you get to like the docks, you find the ship that that you came on. They're still there. They're leaving relatively soon.
Okay, yeah, I tell them all that as opposed to a messenger.
Okay, cool. They're like, oh, excellent. Go out, spread the word, try to get as many people as possible. And if you're going to Sharn, we have a permanent, like kind of office, I'd say, in the docks. Just go to the Raven Center docks,
Raven Center docks, got it.
and from there you'll see, our banner there. Go in there and just do any updates, or if you ever decide to come back home.
You know, by the time he gets there, he's going to be like, hey, do you guys know where the Wharf of Crows is?
Yeah, no. Best of luck on your journeys, and hopefully you spread the good word.
So that was Squid Center docks, right?
I'll fucking kill you. Simba, no.
Got it.
We're off to Ravenclaw!
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, honestly, I know
Do you
no
need more
one...
pamphlets, Animus?
Oh no, I still got like around 100.
Okay.
You think that's going to cover you all the way to Sharn? You gave away like 50 on day one.
What are these
I gave away
pamphlets?
3 on day 1.
Oh, did you hear that? Big One asked, what are these pamphlets?
I immediately hand him a pamphlet, and in the pamphlet,
God.
I'm walking away because I already heard this conversation.
it describes the plan of the Warforged. Essentially, Warforged. Do you know much about the Warforged in this setting?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, created a long time.
Out of character, I do. Yeah.
Essentially, we're looking to create our own Warforged community / city now, and become like a united people. And it's all about detailing that, and we're gathering supplies and all that kind of stuff. And yeah,
And they
Okay.
found an island that is completely uninhabitable by like any living creature because it's extremely toxic. But for Warforged, they don't give a shit because they don't breathe.
Right.
And he tried to recruit me for some reason. He's like, yeah, come on to Toxic Island.
Well,
Yeah.
donations work just as well.
I didn't want you to come out to Toxic Island. I wanted you to help me gather supplies and people.
To be fair, you just handed him the pamphlet and stared at him.
Yeah.
I
That's how I was
expect
kind of just like, oh, great.
that's what the pamphlet is for.
So yes, you now have a pamphlet. Please add it to your inventory.
I certainly will.
You can't get rid
The
of it.
specific name for its magical pamphlet will always beyond me.
He hasn't come up with a name for the island yet. I've left that up to Cody. So.
Pamphlet. Okay, I've added a pamphlet to my inventory.
Island.
Don't decide on a name. Pick a name based on important events in the campaign. That's how it's done.
Hufflepuff Island.